Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, everyone. But I've tried to make a few videos recently, but it just keeps getting harder because as I make these videos and I just share my ideas with you all, I realize I'm really not saying anything new. Because I figure if you're this far down the rabbit hole, then you probably already know a lot of the things that I I discuss with you guys. But I'm going to put this video out there anyway, no matter what. And what I want to tell you guys is there's a lot of sick, disgusting shit out there. Um, when I say sick, disgusting shit, I mean specifically people. There's a lot of fucked up people out there. And um, in my opinion, they deserve to be left on the pavement ice cold. I don't really know what else to say except other than there's a lot of people that I've been coming across, um, and it just you come across these types of individuals and you just keep telling yourself, um, I don't know what kind of world they live in. It's something as simple as returning your cart to the corral in a parking lot, or not placing it directly in front of the exit door of a supermarket, or saying hello to your neighbors. These are all decent things, in my opinion. It's not very difficult, but for some reason, it is in some people. And yeah, it grinds my gears. Yeah, it bothers me because I figure there's a lot of people out there that just don't have that sense of community, or they don't have that sense of um, respect for people around them. I fully understand that the real world is not the internet. I know that when I'm out there and I'm standing next in line, um, at the Costco or wherever next to you, I try to be decent, try to be cool, you know. If you make eye contact, you say hello and stuff like that. But for the most part, a lot of these people are just lost. And that brings me to my next point, which is you have to prepare yourself mentally whenever you go outside. You have to teach your kids that when you go out there into the real world, that there's going to be people with broken brains. Um, I've been teaching my daughter little by little how there are some people out there whose head just doesn't work the same as ours. And the only way I can explain it to her, because remember, this is a small child, is by simply telling her that their brains are broken and that they're not working right, so that she starts to understand that when she's out in public and she sees some stupid shit happen around her, don't try to don't try to solve that Rubik's cube. Let it go. Let those people go. They're broken. They'll never be fixed. They will live their life like that until they hit a wall. And I don't it's not worth it for you to try and sit there and say, "Kumbaya, let's hold hands. I want to fix you." Don't. Let those people go. One of the ways I've been trying to instill that with my daughter is by teaching her chess. And so what that does is it teaches her that different pieces have different values. Yeah, values meaning, like, the pawn is worth a lot less than, the king or queen, or the bishop, or etc. So you want to kind of start to seed that idea in her that out there's a lot of bad people, and and even within your own circle, there's going to be people that are just useless. There's people that are just using you. And you have to be able to identify who those people are and then put values to each of them and use them accordingly. You don't have to live in a cabin in the woods and just say, oh, fuck the world. It's not a bad idea for a vacation. I love, cozy cabins as much as the next guy, but do I want to live out there? No. Maybe when I retire, who knows? But the key thing I want to emphasize with my kids is just teaching them that there are concepts that I need to start embedding now. And the only way I can think of to do that is through a game like chess, because that really teaches kids about strategy and values. And again, when I say values, I don't mean like, I believe in this and that. No, it just means you're you know you're somebody who can do something for me, and you're somebody who takes something from me. Are you a net positive or a net negative, and where can I cash you in? How can I use you to benefit me? And just let them learn, because it's either I teach them chess and that there are wackos out there that are fucking insane, that are just a complete drain on society, or I allow the TV to teach them. By the way, my kids don't even they've never used a phone in a serious manner. We've taken pictures together and I give them the phone just to look at the pictures. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. The only time I have ever used a phone in public to capacitate my children is when they were young enough that they couldn't sit still for a haircut. That's the only time. And even then I'm playing Cocomelon or some cartoon or something to just have them sit still, because it's one thing to put your kid in a shopping cart or take them to a restaurant and just plop a fucking iPad in front of their face. And it's another to have them, you want the person who's working on their hair to be able to sit and do it. So you can say I'm guilty for doing that, but I'm far from being the worst offender when it comes to using screens to basically turn my kids off in public, which to me is one of the most sad and pathetic things I see on a regular basis. You have a child, and instead of focusing on spending time with that child in public, teaching them how to act accordingly, you simply turn them off. You hand them a screen, you put them in the cart, in the little seat, you hand them a screen, and you turn them off. You turn the child off. That's, to me, a screen is like screen on, kid off. So the parent can sit there drinking their soda. For as long as I live, there will always be one memory that I will take with me to the grave as one of the most sad and disgusting things I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. I went to a car wash nearby here once. I think it was like last summer or something. And in the section where they clean the interior of your car, there was some gypsy looking lady. And I say gypsy because she just had that kind of like, I don't know, like that mashed up, mystery meat looking kind of face. And she was pouring what appeared to be Coke into a baby bottle, with the nipple on the end of it. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought, I don't know, maybe this is like some new shit, or maybe it's drugs. I don't fucking know. She handed that baby bottle full of Coke to a toddler in her minivan who was strapped in and was already, I could see, becoming obese. That, to me, was just, my mind is still blown by that image. She is handing a baby bottle full of Coca-Cola, which is bad enough. The sugar contents, it's off the charts, to a child that can't even form words. I'll take that to the grave. I just want you guys to know one thing. I'm still out there. I haven't given up on you. And I've been just trying hard to put these words together to express where I'm at with you guys. But I'm with you. I'm with you. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still out there. By the way, it's Trump or die. If it's not Trump, I'm not going to vote for shit. There's no point. If his name's not on the ballot, I don't give a fuck. If it's Vivek, I don't care. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's him or it's nobody. Because our fate is tied to him. Whatever he's going through is what they have planned for us. And when I say us, I mean people who don't want to become commies. I don't want to be a commie. I'm sorry, I don't want to be a communist. And I'm not down with Globo Homo. So you can miss me with all that shit. That's about all. Cobra out.